What is going on, guys? Nathan here with a Team Fortress 2 gameplay / commentary. This is episode 1 of what I hope to be a longish running series in which I give you guys exercises to basically practice Team Fortress 2 with, mostly in MGE, being that is the place where you go to get better in TF2. And let me just give a quick introduction. If you don't know what MGE is, and I know a lot of people will, but I just want to explain this to people who don't, MGE stands for My Gaming Edge, which is basically, it's a modification of TF2 that allows you to go 1v1 against a player, and basically see who is the better player in a 1v1 setting, and also to get better. It's not very competitive in terms of like winning or losing. It's mostly there to just help players get better, but that is the way to pretty much test your skill level against a player if need be. So basically in this episode we'll be covering tracking. Now tracking, if you don't know like aiming aspects of whatever, I mean not just TF2 but any video game, tracking is basically keeping your cursor on the moving target that you've already aimed your cursor to. And like, I mean, aiming is slightly different where you're actually finding the target. Tracking is keeping your cursor on the target. And the best way I've found to practice this is to go on ammo mod in an MGE server. And as of the date of the recording of this, I think it's MGE Training V8 is the latest edition of the MGE maps. So just MGE underscore Training V8 or whatever is the map name if you guys want to look that up. But so the best way to practice this is going Scouts pistols, as you've already been watching for the last couple of minutes. This is a very good exercise to practice tracking with, because this is basically the addition of, or the Scouts kind of like minigun addition, because in ammo mod, because you don't run out of ammo or you don't have to reload, it's basically like an automatic weapon that does fairly small amount of damage, basically like the Heavy's minigun, which tracking is a huge part of Heavy. If you're in competitive TF2, like, you always want your cursor on the person you're firing at, because that's just, I mean, that's just common sense. You want to keep your cursor on the enemy. But the pistol is excellent because it is an automatically firing weapon and it doesn't need to reload, at least on ammo mod. And the best, I mean, I found that instead of actually like aiming and shooting at an enemy like you might have to do with the scattergun, which I'll probably cover in a later video, this is more about making sure you kind of stay with the enemy as he moves. I've just found it to be a better overall exercise than just using the scattergun or something. And yeah, the pistol, like I said, is great because it's automatic. You don't have to reload, and that's pretty much the main reason. A bonus as well is that it does small amount of damage. So you can definitely just keep practicing over and over. Like, you don't have to switch rounds because you have 750 health, at least on ammo mod. So you can keep firing for a while, so you don't have to like waste time switching between rounds. But that is pretty much the exercise. I would recommend getting a friend. I mean, the best thing about this, and like I don't know if I mentioned Wizard or not in this commentary, but so like Wizard that I'm battling, he actually chatted me on Steam saying that he wanted to 1v1 me to get better because he knows that I'm a better scout than him. So I accepted with basically the notion that, okay, I'm going to help him get better, and I'm also going to just practice, you know, keep my skills fairly sharp in terms of tracking and aiming. So the best thing to do is to get a friend, to like you and another person who want to each get better, so that way there's no rage quitting or switching, or you don't have to wait for someone to join your map or whatever, and you guys can just start what you want to practice instead of like trying to convince someone else to practice with you. So that's definitely a good exercise I found. So if you guys want to go ahead and practice that, then definitely hop in an MGE server. And I don't even remember if I beat Wizard. I think I might. Anyway, but that is the video, guys. Thank you all for watching, as always, and please leave a rating on the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more Team Fortress 2, and peace out.